French fries, and a icy fruit punch slushy. I don't know if I can do ASMR, y'all. Sorry. I just don't feel like being that quiet. Like, that quiet? Mm-mm. Y'all. So, as the reality of moving to another state is hitting me. Now, look, even though it hasn't happened yet, when I know when I'm really going to do something. You know, I know when I've made a decision that I'm really going to follow through with. I do. You know, sometimes I'll make a decision and then I'll change my mind. I do that a lot. I personally have, like, I think I didn't like that about myself before, but I do now because it's just who I am. It just means that I'm open-minded enough to change my mind and say, okay, well, I don't want to do that now. It's okay, you know? So, I know I'm really leaving California. I lived outside of California once. And that's when I lived in Germany when I was a kid, you know, a teenager. Oh, and then I lived in Oklahoma, but I was a kid, you know. I was 5. So, I'm really excited. I'm really excited and just realizing that, I mean, even real quick, one time when I was younger, I think I was in my early 20s, Elijah was a baby. I wanted to move for school to another, wasn't another state, but it was up north. And at the time, I was in a relationship with a person who she didn't want to move, which I understood. So we stayed. And you know, I didn't have to. What I could have done is went and got a job. I could have figured out how to move, you know. So now, At this point, I feel like I'm finally able to look and say, hey, you know what? I don't want to be here. Let me just up and do something different. And I'm glad that I have the freedom to do that. And we all have the freedom to do that, by the way. Sometimes we just don't make those choices based on other things, like I was in a relationship at the time and I wanted to still be with my girlfriend, obviously, so I stayed. But I always thought about I don't anymore about her. Thought about where would I be if I had went to that school, because I wanted to go for a certain degree. Anyway, now it's like I'm gonna travel. I want to see what it's like to be somewhere else, live somewhere else. I can always come back. I see a lot of people that leave California don't come back because it's expensive, but I don't care. To me, it doesn't matter where you are. Home is where you are. Wherever I am, that's where my home is. California is where my family is. But I also have family in Texas that I never really had a chance to get to know or be around because we live in Cali. It's an opportunity for me to be around those cousins, those family members. So it's going to be fun. TJ, Gwen, I look forward to seeing y'all. Our family in Oklahoma. I wonder how far. I don't know how far Ohio is from Oklahoma. I don't think it's that close, actually, but maybe it's closer than California. I don't know. I don't think so, because I think it takes like 20 hours to drive to Oklahoma from here. But I want to see another state. I want to feel how it feels to live somewhere else for a little while. That might be good for Elijah too. Something different. Did I tell you I had Dave's Hot Chicken? I think so. A lot of people were recommending Michigan, and I want to look into it, but I think I'm gonna go to Ohio. And yeah, honestly, because I like that Rhonda's out there. I haven't thought about another place. And I'm not a person that thinks so far into the future. I don't like to. That's always what I've kind of lived by. And I think that I kind of adopted this behavior of looking into the future too much. And I think that that gets us nowhere sometimes. Just depending on who you are, right? For me, I don't need to look into the future so far. I like to just make my decisions and then let them create my life. So, if something doesn't stop me, I'll be in Ohio by February. By the top of 25, I'll be in Ohio. I'd rather be in Hawaii though. Y'all want us? I heard y'all don't want us right now. But I'm not trying to be a tourist. I'm trying to live. That would be beautiful. This is good. It was hot though. It is hot. For those of you that live in Ohio, I know some of y'all was saying it's boring. Now, let me tell you the kind of life I want to live. You tell me if you think Ohio is good for me. So, as you guys know, I've been a city girl all my life. And I won't say that I'm necessarily a city girl. I feel like if I was born somewhere else, I may have fared, well, I would have fared differently. But I feel like I would have liked it a little different. I've always been an animal lover. I've always been a nature lover. It's not because we have a lack of nature and animals, although we do. But it is, in the city we do, not California necessarily. It is that I've always loved these things. I always wanted to be... Oh, it's crunchy. I always wanted to be in that environment. Right now I have the opportunity to. I don't have anything keeping me here. Woo! That's spicy. Let me cool it down. Oh, this is good. This thing is so dang good. This is the kind of life I want. I want to wake up in the morning, go outside and get my eggs from my chickens. I want if I have cows, I'm not gonna milk them or eat them. I'm just gonna, so there's some mini cows. I don't remember what the names of them are, but they're mini cows and they're like furry. They have like wavy hair and they're really cute. I definitely want some goats. Dogs, of course. Maybe some pigs. And that's really the life that I kind of want. Not kind of. That's really the life that I want. I also want to have a nice sized home because I like entertaining. I like to have company. And I like to let people spend the night. Excuse me, that was a burp. But y'all gotta go get this right here. Don't go get it, but let me tell you how good it is. It's good. It's gonna take you back to your childhood. I think I'm finished. I'm starting to get a freeze headache. What do you call it? Brain freeze. Me and Fallon have a channel. I'm going to put it down in the description below. And y'all subscribe, please. Whew. I love you guys.